Subsequently, the man took out all his money.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Thanks for joining us on the sale here today. Like I said before we start the auction, we are just going to quickly take you through the T's and C's. So please join us here by the podium so we can get the T's and C's going here. So very importantly, guys, firstly, as per the CBA, I need to announce my name. My name is Kevin. Joining me on the podium here tonight is Cabello. We will be your two auctioneers on the sale here for today. Very importantly, please note that all the vehicles coming through the sale will be sold as is, with no duty to repair. So what does that mean? As you see the car driving in here, in the condition that it is presented in, that is how you buy it. No warranties, no guarantees whatsoever. It is sold as is or footstool. So it's very important for you as a customer to make sure that you properly check and inspect the motor vehicle prior to purchasing on the sale here tonight. Viewing is available 24 to 48 hours prior to the sale. So you're more than welcome to come through on the viewing days, view the vehicles of your choice, go to the key office as well, make sure that you get your keys, start the vehicle up, make sure that you properly check and inspect as the vehicle will be sold to you as is. So please ensure that you view in advance on the viewing days on the vehicles that are available for auction. Then please also note that we do not sell subject to finance. It's your responsibility as the customer to ensure that your finances are pre-arranged and in order prior to purchasing on the sale here tonight. So we have an F&I on site. Angel is here with us. Her office is at the back of the podium here where you are seated. So you're more than welcome to visit her if you still need any assistance with your finance whatsoever. We don't sell subject to, so it's really essential for you as a customer to ensure that your finances are pre-arranged and in order prior to participating on the sale here today. If you are planning on financing, please just ask that you have one of these with you as well. It is a finance label. You'll see it doesn't have a number on it. All it says is finance. So this is for us as the auctioneers to help you and guide you throughout your bidding journey. So if you're financing, please make sure that you have one of these with you as well. Is there perhaps anyone on the stand that is planning on financing that does not have with them already? Okay, Angel is going to come past you guys just now. Don't stress. Okay, so please ensure you have one of these. Reason being is that we as the auctioneers can help you and guide you through the journey. Not all the vehicles coming through the auction podium here today are financeable vehicles. So Angel will come past you just now, just put you on that side. Thank you very much. Then please also note that for you to be able to participate in today's auction, you will need to register. So for registration, we ask for your ID, driver's proof of residence, along with a 5,000 refundable deposit. On acceptance of the T's and C's, you will then be given a bidder's number. So the bidder's number for tonight is the white one in color. So please ensure that you do have the correct color with you. If you have the number from Saturday, unfortunately you cannot take that bidder. If you auction, there is a color on the bidder's number. So the one for tonight is the white one in color. Please ensure that you have your bidder's number with all time. As it is a public auction, we as the auctioneers cannot accept your bid unless you are registered for the auction. Please understand that. Please understand that every vehicle that you bid for, you need to pay for. You can bid on multiple vehicles, then afterwards come back, pick and choose which vehicle you want and which vehicle you do not want. All vehicles that your bidder's number is successful on, you'll be liable to make payment for those vehicles. So you're just in the market to buy one vehicle, please don't bid on multiple ones and then want to cancel them afterwards. That is not how it works. With that said, you're more than welcome to bid and buy as many vehicles as you want. Please just take what I've just said into consideration. Then when it comes to payment, please take note that payment is due by no later than Friday, so please ensure that you can collect your vehicles on time, otherwise additional storage fees may occur. If you want to collect your vehicle, the earliest that you can come through for collection will be from tomorrow morning. We'll only be able to release the vehicle to you once we have your proof of payment and once we confirm that the money is reflecting on our bank account. That proof of payment on its own does not suffice. We need to have your proof of payment and we need to confirm that your money is reflecting on our bank account. Only then will we be able to release the vehicle through to you. Then please note that if you want to send somebody else to come and fetch the vehicle for you, as a private individual buyer, we will require an affidavit from yourself authorizing that third party to come and fetch the vehicle for you. If you are perhaps registered as a company or as a dealer, then we need a letter on your company letterhead authorizing that driver that he can come and fetch the vehicle on your behalf. So please remember those documents when it comes to the third party collection. When it comes to the bidding and the pricing, it's going to be very straightforward. It is going to be your hammer price or your bidding price plus 2,500 admin fee, and then 15% VAT to be added on top of that. So for ease of reference, we do have these calculation sheets. They are made available with the viewing list in the admin office, and when you register, the guys will also give you one of these. So please ensure that you calculate the admin fee and the 15% VAT on every single vehicle that you purchase. There's no buyer's commission on the sale here whatsoever. There's only the admin fee and the 15% VAT that you need to take into account. So please ensure that you do calculate the admin fee and the 15% VAT on every single vehicle that you purchase. Then as the auctioneer, I reserve the right to let any one of my colleagues know that I've missed a bid. I need to go back to the person that I've missed any dispute between two or more bidders. The lot will be put up again or will be resold. Always the auctioneers reserve the right to indicate who the highest bidder is, and our word is final. Thus we regulate the sale and we are in charge of the auction here today. We also reserve the right not to sell their vehicles. So what I mean by that is all vehicles coming through the sale here tonight have a reserve or an upset price. So please, the auctioneers do not meet the reserve price, then the vehicle will remain unsold. So please just understand that. In the event that we might sell STC or subject to confirmation, what that means is you cannot confirm the sale on the spot. We will submit your offer back to the supplier, and then we'll let you know by close of business tomorrow whether it has been confirmed, declined, or if they perhaps came back with a counter offer. I don't think we'll have any STCs, but if we have any STCs, either ourselves or Prevail, we'll make it very clear that that vehicle is going to be sold subject to confirmation. At that point in time, you're still uncertain what the STC clause means. You're welcome to just ask the question, and then we can explain it to you once more. Then, ladies and gents, just the last couple of things here from our side on this one. For you guys streaming and watching on the live stream here as well, please listen up on this one here. We get this every single week, perhaps not every single day. And I see when I was on the live stream there earlier today, there's lots of guys asking if you can buy a vehicle before the auction or after the auction. Please be very, very vigilant. There's lots of guys doing the rounds, scamming people, taking your deposit, saying that if you pay them a 10 grand deposit, or whatever the amount is, they'll reserve the vehicle for you, move it off the auction, then you can buy it afterwards. That is not how we operate. The only way you can buy a vehicle is on the auction process. Auctions in Sandton are every Wednesday evening, like tonight at 7 p.m, and then every Saturday morning at 10:30. Then during the course of the week as well, Mondays to Fridays, we have what we call the daily online auctions. Those run via our website only, but we do not have any third parties claiming that they sell vehicles on behalf of Burchmore'S. Lots of fake accounts, especially on TikTok and on Facebook going around here. So please ensure that if you're unsure or uncertain about any person that you're dealing with, give us a call, visit us on site, make sure that the person that you're dealing with is legitimate. We have customers coming here every single week saying that they've paid a deposit for a vehicle that they have not seen, that they can buy before the auction. That is not how we as Burchmore'S operate. The only way you can purchase from us is on the auction process itself. We do not negotiate pricing before the sale, and we do not negotiate pricing after the fact as well. Then we only have one bank account, that is with Standard Bank, so please just be vigilant. Normally when these guys ask you to pay them over, there's either a Thai Bank, a Nedbank, or a Capitec Bank account. So please just be very vigilant. We as Burchmore'S, we only have one bank account, and if you need to confirm what that account number is, we will then send it to you as per request. Please just be very, very vigilant. I urge you, if you're unsure or uncertain about anything, give us a call or ask Sean there on the screen as well. We will help you and guide you to follow the correct procedures on the auction here. So please just understand that, guys. I urge you, if the price on a vehicle, if it seems too good to be true, I promise you, it definitely is. Okay, then last one here, you come through and fetch your vehicle along with your tax invoice. Please ensure that you get one of these. There's a 10% discount voucher that you can redeem by any tech run nationwide. You in any case need to take your vehicle for roadworthy check. So if you decide to go to any tech run nationwide, they'll then give you a 10% discount on your roadworthy bill. So with your invoice, please ensure that the admin staff does indeed give you one of these 10% discount vouchers. And then before we start the auction, I'll then have any questions on the stand. Everybody good?
You're good? Just one more. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been receiving quite a number of calls from customers as well. And I also saw it on TikTok as well every weekend. Maybe that's sort of them. They call themselves Stone Ridge Auction House. And if you look at the background, it looks like it's Burchmore'S, yeah. But they've changed, they're in the front, they call themselves Stone Ridge Auction House and everything like that. We don't know anything about them. They've got a gold fair which they're selling for 48,000 rand. And it's 2024, so you know where I'm going with this one. It looks exactly, we go on TikTok, it looks exactly like Kevin is standing here, but the name has changed and everything like that. We don't know who they are. We're not involved in this situation. Please be vigilant of people trying to take your money, guys. We don't know who they are, we don't know what they're all about. They say Stone Ridge Auction House happening at the North Mesa, about deals, qualified, way, whatever. They give you a cell phone number and everything like that. Guys, just be careful. It looks like it's Burchmore'S. I received a number of calls, it looks like it's Burchmore'S. It's not. It's probably the account is fake. And it's AI generated, because it's not just to generate anything from AI. Just be careful. If you want to buy a couple of Burchmore'S, like Kevin said, you need to be here. Do not start before or after, like Kevin said. Guys, just be vigilant when you find things on TikTok. Ask the right questions. We've got our number, we know which to reach us and everything in there. We try to close these accounts as much as possible, but they're just rushing you everywhere. Just be vigilant and safeguard your money. Thanks, you.
100%. Okay, if there are no further questions on the stand here, please enjoy the evening with us here. Around about 118 cars that will be on the lineup here for tonight. So enjoy the evening with us here. Hope you find the car of your dreams. Let's kick it off here. It is on with lot number 1. Let's on to lot number 1. Let's get it on here. Take 2020 kilometers in that line. 1 meter on the center. Automatic. Let's on the automatic over here. 38,000 kilos on the top here. Low kilos, financeable motor vehicle, and it is a fuel saver here. Anywhere at 150. Anywhere on final, low kilos in tank here. 2023 model, financeable, 38,000 kilometers on the top over here. Absolute stunning deal here, looking at 150. Anyway, on final, see we want right now at only 150,000 when you start over here. Financeable will be 145. Anyway, on 145, low to go right now. Retail sitting at over 200,000 rand here. Automatic with only 38,000 kilometers on the top here, looking at 145. Anyway, on 145, they get right now. Financeable motor vehicle, absolute fuel saver, Guardian absolute bargain buy, looking at 145 going on the first, 145 going on the second, no, it is at 145, but 145, 145, I'm closing at 145, but any advance looking at 146, anyway, 146 and 146, we show, closing selling at 145 going on the first, second, no more. Selling 145, it is all yours. Congratulations, guys. Just wanted to film your better number before you go. Please, you're quick on that one there. 132. Perfect. 132 going at 145.
Lot number 1.2. Lot number 1.2, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 13 minutes and a 300 runs. Let's just look at on ladies and gentlemen. And part of us, and it's a little bit of activity. And one of the part of us, ladies and gentlemen. All of us, ladies and gentlemen. And you had 60. Then we had 60,000 rand. Carpet, and only 60,000 rand. We get it, and only 60,000 rand. All of us, ladies and gentlemen, only 60,000 rand. Carpet, and only 60,000 rand. With it, exactly, only 60,000 rand. Carpet, only 60,000 rand. Easy, only 60,000 rand. And it's 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, and it doesn't look like it up. And only 60,000 rand. Carpet, only 60,000 rand. All I said 55. Hey, 55,000 rand. Carpet, only 55,000 rand. We get it, only 55,000 rand. And it's 1.6. With that, only exactly, for the business makeup, and only 55,000 rand. Carpet, only 55,000 rand. Easy, and only 55,000 rand. 55,000 rand. We get it, and only 55,000 rand. Yes, you know how much I get this also, and only 55,000 rand. Look what you got it, and it's 1.6. I go 60,000 and for us, all I said 50. Then 50,000 rand. Carpet, only 50,000 rand. We get it, and only 50,000 rand. Easy, and only 50,000 rand. Carpet, only 50,000 rand. Only 50,000 rand. Look what you got it, and 1.6. We and only 50,000 rand. Carpet, only 50,000 rand. Easy, and only 50,000 rand on the first. 50,000 rand on the second. 50 I have. I can't be 47, I'm not to do that. We just started the auction. We are not going to. Guys, I do. He said, only a man will shoot. I can do 50. No, I can't. 50 I can't do. I just got 15,000 on the top. 49, 99, 99, and if you start, God, but only 50,000, we get that, only 50,000, easy, only 50,000 rand on the first. On the total done, 120,000 going, 50,000 rand on the second, 50,000 rand on the third and final good. It didn't happen. Not a problem. That's all.
On we go, lot number is lot number 2. It's on the lot number 2 coming through over here. 2021 on the VW Polo. It's the one needed TSI trend line. It's on the trend line, so the final here. So we've got 109 on the top here. Nice little deal, still financial on the model. Anywhere at 165. Anywhere 165 or 165 financial on the VW Polo here on the trend line. Only got 109,000 kilos on the top here. Nice low kilos here. Only 1, 6, and 5. Anywhere 165 or 165. Nice little self-match here. Retail selling at 230. Yes, the retail close to 230,000 when you're looking at only 1, 6, and 5. Then it takes around 165,000 when we show you here. Closest I can reach you there, so give me 160, then the last here, 16 and over. 160 over, 160 over, over here. 160,000 financeable, 109,000 kilos on the top here. Nice low kilos, looking at 160 going on the first. 160 going on the second, and third number is at 160.
Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen, 2017 birthday, ladies and gentlemen, one for excess with the brand, this for 10 percent, for ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 80,000 rand, after 80,000 rand, we get it only 80,000 rand. And the one from ladies and gentlemen, only 80,000 rand, after 80,000 rand, yes, it's also 80,000 rand, we get it only 80,000 rand, after 80,000 rand, easy, and 80,000 and the nature of ladies and grands, 2017, and 80,000 and I said 75. 75,000 and carpet, only 75,000 and easy, only 75,000 rand. We get it up only 75,000 and carpet, only 75,000 and resources at 130,000 and only 75,000 and easy, only 75,000 and carpet, only 75,000 and only 75,000 and off. This is Wednesday. I said 7 and 0. 70,000 rand, only 70,000 rand, we get it and only 70,000 rand, needed only 70,000 rand, carpet, only 70,000 rand, and it's 2017 judge, and only 70,000 rand, whoever only 70,000 rand, easy, and only 70,000 rand on the first, 70,000 rand on the second, 70,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot number 3.1. It's on lot number 3.1 going on here. 2017 on 92 on 2-liter premium automatic. It's on the premium on the automatic over here. What are we going on? These old retail selling at nearly 245. Anywhere at 145. Anywhere at 145 or 145. Nearly 100,000 rand behind the retail value here. Automatic on the premium looking at 145. Anywhere at 145 or 145. See we're going to join now. Retail selling at 242,000 rand here. It's nearly 100,000 rand behind here, 2017 model, and it is the premium automatic looking at 145. Anyway, 145 to 145 is showing here. See what we want right now, at 145,000 rand is showing here. Between 140, anyway, 140 to 140, it's absolutely low to go here. 100,000 rand behind the retail value here. Family SUV automatic looking at 140. Anyway, 140 to 140 is showing here. Look to over 140,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 140 going on the second, and third number is at only 140.
Lot number 4. Lot number 4, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Honda CX-1, ladies and gentlemen, and the Chivita active, ladies and gentlemen, and the automatic improvement, ladies and gentlemen, retail for the vehicles is at 274,000 improvement, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 175, 875,000 and carpet, 175,000 and easy, 175. We get it up to 175,000 and carpet, 175,000 and here's the number that is also different, 175,000 and retail for the vehicles is at 275,000 and carpet, 175,000 and easy, 175,000 and look what that is, and exit automatic, ladies and gentlemen, I'll ask it 170, 875,000 170,000 car, 170,000 easy symbol is 170,000 rand. We get it up to 170,000 car, 170,000 and it's an automatic ladies and gentlemen, and it's a active ladies and gentlemen, and 170,000 rand. We're going to do 170,000 rand easy symbol is 170,000 rand on the first. 170,000 rand on the second, 170,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go, lot number is lot number 5. It's on lot number 5 on the line over here. 2014 on the BMW 370s, 320i automatic F30. It's on the automatic on the F30 over here. But we got the milestone. Retail sitting at nearly 170,000 rand here. Anywhere at 115, 115. And with 115 and 115, get yourself an F30 over here. It is value for money, polo money on a 320 F30 over here. Looking at 115,000. And with 115 and 115. Got through full intact as well here, and it's the automatic. Yes, so 2014 on the model over here, looking at absolutely fine here. Only 115, and it went 115 and 115, but it's going to conjure now. But 115,000, and we show you here. Give me 110, and it went 110, 110, absolutely low, but it's going to go here. Retail nearly 170 at 110,000 rand here. This is value for money. Yes, absolute ball price legal deal here. Only 110, and it went 110, 110, we show you here. Look to go at 110,000. Going on the first, at 110,000 going on the second, at third, what is it, 110, Riverfield take there, meet me a little closer, give me 105, let's see if they'll take here, only 105, at 105, 105, automatic on the F30 over here, absolute bargain deal at 105,000 going on the first, anywhere at 105,000 only going on the second, at third, what is it, 105, let's move.
Lot number 6, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 ladies and gentlemen, the high pressure, 2 accredited ladies and gentlemen, 144 is on the top. In front of ladies and gentlemen, reason for the vehicle system, 360,000 rand, straight for the vehicle system, 350,000 rand, in front of ladies and gentlemen, anyway, the 240, then 240,000 rand, car, only 240,000 rand, finance in the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, only 240,000 rand, we get it up only 240,000 rand, car, only 240,000 rand, easy, only 240,000 rand, and then the accredited ladies and gentlemen, only 240,000 rand, retail for the vehicle system, 360,000 rand, car, only 240,000 rand, easy, only 240,000 rand, we get it up, ladies and gentlemen, so finance of the vehicle, in front of ladies and gentlemen, after 235, then 235,000 rand, car, only 235,000 rand, easy, only 235, we get it up, only 235,000 rand, and the 2023 ladies and gentlemen, so finance of only 235,000 rand, car, only 235,000 rand, we get it up, ladies and gentlemen, only 235,000 rand, we're going to only 235,000 rand on the first. 235,000 rand on the second, 235,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go lot number 7. It's on lot number 7 over here. It's on to the 2019 on Medicine AP300. Hot body 2.4. It's the 4x4 petrol double cab. It's on the 4x4 double cab over here. Got the recognized by all the tanks as well. So look at 132,000 kilometers on the top here. Nice low kilos retail sitting at 244. It's the retail at 244 over here. Finance on double cab going to fly anywhere at 135. Anywhere 135 and 135. Hold it right over here. More than 100,000 rand behind the retail value. Retail sitting at 244. It's the 2.4 4x4 double cab here looking at 135. Then you at 135, 135, actually bargain buy here. Make it yours, get right up here looking at 135. Then you at 135, 135, we show you here. Going to close it down looking at 135 going on the first. At 135,000 only going on the second, third got 135, 135 now closing at 135, anywhere 136, anywhere 136 and 136 we show you here, those are selling at 135,000 going on the first, second, third no more, selling 135 for yourself. Just want to confirm your bid number please, is it 134, 134, right? 134 and 135.
Lot number 8. Lot number 8, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2021 VW Polo, ladies and gentlemen, for the Polo, TFSA, and for Comfort Line, ladies and gentlemen, 73,000 cases on the top. Who was standing with ladies and gentlemen, injected for ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 185. Then 185,000 and half, 185,000 and easy, 185. We get it up to 185,000 and half, 185,000 and 185,000 case. This one is on ladies and gentlemen, the 22 was so wonderful. 185,000 and half, 185,000 and reach up for the vehicles is 253,000. I'll ask it 180. Then 180,000 and half, 180,000 and we get it 180,000 rand. Easy to go into the 180,000 and car, 180,000 rand. Here's numbers are big, it's also in the 180,000 rand. 73,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen. 180,000 rand. Car, 180,000 rand. Easy to go into the 180,000 rand on the first. 180,000 rand on the second. 180,000 rand on the third and final.
We go here, lot number is lot number 9. It's on lot number 9, we can absolutely find here. 2014 on the Mercedes-Benz, A-Class A200 automatic. It's on the 200 on the automatic over here. Got the leather seats all intact. 151 on the top. Retail 212. Yes, the retail sitting at 212,000 rand over here. Got to fly anywhere at only 135. Then you put 135 or 135 to the right now. There's a whole lot of A-Class over here. BE on the automatic. Yes, on the automatic over here. Got 151,000 kilometers on the top here, looking at 135. We're 135 or 135, see what do I enjoy now? We're 135,000 rand over here. Affordable A-Class Mercedes-Benz here. Nice DC kilos on the top for the year model. Retail 212,000 rand here. I'll take 130. We'll ask the question here. Only 130. 130 actually we don't go over here. It's an affordable motor vehicle over here. Looking at only 130 anyway on the first. And only 130,000 going on the second. What is it? 130. Nobody wants over here. You ain't gonna sell there. No chance. 125. Maybe we get lucky here. 125 only. Retail sitting at over 212,000 rand here. Only 125,000 rand here. Absolute bargain deal. Yes, absolutely nice wholesale price over here. At 125 we can sell. That is the bare minimum I can take here. At 125. 125 or 125 will be a box over here. It's the automatic. 151 on the top. At 125,000 rand to sell here. Going on the first. 125, you're going to go 126. 126 and 126 effect over here. 126 we show about 125. Close and selling, looking at 126 on the first. 126 going on the second. What is it? 126 we sure. Selling 125 over there. Just want to confirm the correct number, please, ma'am. Just that number, please, before you go. So, guys, I just want to confirm that number, please. Thank you. Good number 10, so there are 125.
Lot number 10. Lot number 10, ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 100 ladies and gentlemen, the 1 ladies and gentlemen, the GGT ladies and gentlemen, and the GGT Emperor ladies and gentlemen, 120 is on the top, Emperor ladies and gentlemen. The reason for the vehicles is 258,000 rand, Emperor ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 165, then 165,000 rand, car, 165,000 rand, easy to go into the 165. We get it up to 165,000 rand, and the 2020 ladies and gentlemen, at 165,000 rand, car, 165,000 rand, and the GCC ladies and gentlemen, 160,000 rand, where 165,000 rand, get you up at get us also ladies and gentlemen, 165,000 rand, easy to go into the 165,000 rand, I'll say 160, then 160,000 rand, 160,000 rand, we get it at 160,000 rand, reach up to the papers to 258,000 rand, car, 160,000 rand, easy to go into the 160,000 rand, get you up at get us also into the 160,000 rand, where 160,000 rand, easy to go into the 160,000 rand on the first. 160,000 rand on the second. 160,000 rand on the third and final.
We move, lot number is lot number 11. That's on lot number 11 over here. 2011 on the Corolla, 1.3 on the advance. That's on 1.3 on the advance over here. Retail sitting at 120,000 rand. Here, sold in worth to buy anywhere at 80,000. Then we're 8 to 0 and 8 to 0 on the Corolla to go here. It's the 1.3 on the advance here. Get inside the Corolla here, looking at 80,000 to go. Then we're 8 to 0 and 8 to 0 still in right now. It's on the 2011 Corolla here, 1.3 advance, looking at 8 to 0. Then we're 8 to 0 and 8 to 0 look to the right now. At only 80,000 and we show here. Nice roll surprise here, meeting at 75. Then we're 75 to 75 all yours over here, looking at only 75,000 and to sell. Retail at 120. Then the retail sitting at 120,000 and over here, looking at 7 and 5. Then we're 75,000 and WA marks over here, going on the first. Any bidders at 75,000, going on the second. Third bidders at 75.
Lot number 12. Lot number 12, ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Lincoln and the renowned kind of 1.0T intense, ladies and gentlemen. Vehicles are only 69,000 paid on the 12, ladies and gentlemen. Retail for the vehicles is at 207,000. Then what about ladies and gentlemen? Anywhere at 145. Then 845,000 at carpet, rubber, and 45,000. Easy, going to the 145,000 rand. 69,000 cases on the 12, ladies and gentlemen. 145,000. Retail for the vehicles is at 207,000. Carpet, rubber, and 45,000. Easy, going to the 145,000. Only 69,000 cases on the 12, ladies and gentlemen. 145,000. All after one fold. Then 145,000. Carpet, rubber, and 40,000. We get that into the 140,000. 69,000 cases on the 12, ladies and gentlemen. 140,000. Yes, number that is also ladies and gentlemen. 140,000. Carpet, rubber, and 40,000. Easy, going to the 140,000. Wait, 140,000. 69,000 cases on the 12, ladies and gentlemen. 140,000. Look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. Reach up to the Vegas at 207,000. I'm saying it only 140,000. Carpet, rubber, and 40,000. Easy, going to the 140,000 on the first. 140,000 on the second. 140 I have. Hey, 141,000 carpet, 141,000. We get 141,000. Wait, 141,000. I'm saying 140,000 on the first. On the second. Then final quarter, 145 number, 181 and 140.
Lovely buy, hobby block number 13. It's on block. I want to take it over here. It is a little fuel saver 2018 on the Suzuki Celerio. It's on the Suzuki Celerio over here. 1.0 fuel saver GA. So you got 159,000 kilos on the top over here. Nice low kilos, going to be worth the buy still. Anywhere at 80. Anywhere 8 to 0 and 8 to 0, but it's going to my joy now. It's a little fuel saver over here. 2018 model. You can still finance it on the 1 liter GA here. 159 only on the top here. Financeable. Looking at 80,000, then with 8 to 0 and 8 to 0, see the right right now at 80,000 and look to over here. Don't know if you'll take there. Give me 75, let's meet the there. 7 and 5, at 7 and 5 and 75 from the line over here. So we got 159,000 kilos on the top here. 2018 still financeable, looking at 75,000, then with 7 and 5 and 75, nice little team over here. Got low kilos intact at only 75,000 going on the first. At 75,000 going on the second. What is that? Only 75 we show here. I can't sell that. I can maybe go 73. That's about as low as they can confirm here. 73,000 to go here. 73. Anyway, 73,000 we show here. Don't lose it now. Only 73,000. 158 on the top. Looking at 73 going on the first. At 73 going on the second. What is it? 73.
Lot number 14. Lot number 14, ladies and gentlemen. For the business makers, ladies and gentlemen. That's 2011. VW Transporter T5, ladies and gentlemen. That's back to the ladies and gentlemen. And the double cab pickup. And for us, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 110. Then 110,000 with car. 110,000. Yearly, more than 110,000. With that extra light on top, ladies and gentlemen. You can see me going in the morning. And 110,000. Car with 110,000. We can only 110,000 rand. And it's a double cab pickup, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bike CDI. And for us, 110,000 rand. Car with 110,000 rand. Easy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know 110,000 rand. Start to business, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know 110,000 rand. I'll say 105. Then 105,000 rand. Car with 105,000 rand. And it's a bike CDI, ladies and gentlemen. It's a double cab pickup. I don't know 105,000 rand. Car with 105,000 rand. Easy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know 105,000 rand. Where 105,000 rand. We get that, ladies and gentlemen. and 5,000 rand. Look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. There's a stand-up picker and it's a double deck pickup. And 105,000 rand. Car picker and 105,000 rand. And it's a transporter T5, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a cheetah by T, ladies and gentlemen. And 105,000 rand. Car picker and 105,000 rand on the first. 105,000 rand on the second. 105,000 rand for the third and final move.
We go on number 15, it's on block 1 and 5 race, and on the color we get 2013 on the nickel fuel for 900 turbo on the dynamic, 5-4 fuel 7 here, 900 turbo, butterfly retail, sitting at 120, it's the retail sitting at 120,000 over here, anyway at 70, anyway 7 over, it's low to right now, it's a little fuel 7 here, 900 on the TO4 turbo here, looking at 70,000 to go, and he takes it 7 over, see what right now, maybe goes here, nice roll. Nice little fuel save over here. 2013 retail at 120. It's the retail sitting at 120 over here. Little fuel save to go here. Nobody goes 70. I'll ask it 65 minutes to go here. 6 and 5. At 6 and 5 to 65 at 2 P. Nice roll surprise over here. It's on the TO4 900 turbo at only 65. Then it takes it 6 and 5 to 65. Maybe goes right now. At 2 bargain buy at 65,000. Closing on the first. At 65,000 we show, going on the second, no, what is it, 65 pound go less here, 65, minimum to confirm the sell, yes, 6 and 5 on we show, going on the first, any bidders at only 65,000, going on the second, no, what is it, 65, we go.
Lot number 16. Lot number 16, ladies and gentlemen. The message is there. I'm not ladies and gentlemen. I'm not class. I'm not going to be CBI automatic, ladies and gentlemen. Retail for the Lagos is 290,000 rand. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, the 130. Every 130,000 rand. Car picking up 130,000 rand. With the retail for 190,000 rand. Car picking up 130,000 rand. We get it 150,000 rand. Easy people, you were 130,000 rand. Car picking up 130,000 rand. Retail for the Lagos is 290,000 rand. Yeah, 130,000 rand. 130,000 rand. Easy people, you were 130,000 rand. I'll ask them 125. Then 125,000 rand. Car picking up 125,000 rand. We get it 125,000 rand. With the retail for 190,000 rand. We're 125,000 rand. Easy people, you were 125,000 rand. We get it 125,000 rand. Car picking up 125,000 rand on the first. 125,000 rand on the second. 125,000 rand on the third and final move.
Lot number is lot number 17. It's on the lot number 1 and 7 over here. It is very unique on the color over here. 2016 is on the overall also. 1 liter turbo. It is on the equivalent Cosmo. It's on the equivalent on the Cosmo over here. Still finance for it's only got 120,000 kilometers on the clock over here. Absolute standard anywhere at 100. But on the low finance on the over here. On the other one here, it's the 1 liter turbo. 120,000 kilometers on the clock here. Retail sitting at 160. Looking at 100 to go. But on the low, show here, still finance, all nice low deals on the 1 meter turbo, looking at 100, meaning 95, but 95, 95, absolute bargain buy over here, 3 motor vehicle with nice low deals intact here, 120,000 Ks on the clock here, retail at 160,000 rand here, we're looking at 95, but 95 and 95, maybe goes right now, lovely motor car here, fuel saver at only 95,000, going on the first. At 95,000 I have, at 95, out of that 95 and I'm closing at 95 in advance, looking at 96, and with 96 and 96 we show here, closing at 95,000 going on the first, and he advanced at 96 on the second, at third, no more, selling 108, then there is 108, going at 95.
Lot number 18. Lot number 18, ladies and gentlemen, 2010. Listen, about 2.5 DC and ladies and gentlemen, and double check pick up 10.5 ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 105. Then 105,000 car, pick up 105,000 and the double check ladies and gentlemen, pick up 105,000 and the listen about ladies and gentlemen, and the 2.5 DC and ladies and gentlemen, 105,000 rand. We get up 105,000 car, pick up 105,000 here is about the also ladies and gentlemen, 105,000 easy people, 105,000 100,000 rand, 100,000 rand. I'll also say 100, 100,000 rand. Got it, 100,000 rand. We get only 100,000 rand. Look, those ladies and brands, and it's about 2.5%. And the rand is the top of make up. And only 100,000 rand. Got it, 100,000 rand. We get and only 100,000 rand. We get 100,000 rand. Got it, 100,000 rand. Where? 100,000 rand. Easy to go to 100,000 rand on the first. 100,000 rand on the second. 100,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot number 19, that's on lot 19 over here, all segments per vehicle, 2014, it's on the Volvo V60 D4 XL Geartronic, that's on the XL on the Geartronic over here, it's under 135,000 kilos on the lot over here, nice low kilos on the V60 over here, nice looking car, retail sitting at 182, anywhere at 125, then we're on to 125, but it's not enjoy now, only 125,000 to go on the Volvo here, it is a look at, yes, that looks over here, it's got low kilos intact. Only 135 on the top here, looking at 125,000 men to go here, 125, then but 125, 125, like it goes right now, but 125,000 men to sell here, over to go there, giving 120, retailing at 182, that's the retail sitting at 182,000 men over here, looking to sell at only 120,000 men over here, low kilo motor vehicle on the V60 here, looking at 120, then but 120, 120, look to go, we show here, 120,000 men, look, we closing it on the first, 120,000 going on the second, and third, what is it, 120.
Lot number 20. Lot number 28 in the red, 28 in Renault, 28 to the red, the one for the dynamic, and probably in the 113, is on the top of probably in the anyway, 7 and 0, then 70,000 rand, carpet, 70,000 rand, we get it only 70,000 rand. These people in the red only 70,000 rand, carpet, double 70,000 rand, 113 is on the top of the brand, and the one for no fuel saver, and only 70,000 rand, carpet, double 70,000 rand, these people in the red, and only 70,000 rand, get it, but that is also in the red, and only 70,000 rand, 113 is on the top, and only 70,000 rand, carpet, and only 70,000 rand, I'll also 65, then 65,000 rand, carpet, and only 65,000 rand, these people in the red, only 65,000 rand, 113 is on the top, and only 65,000 rand, carpet, and only 65,000 rand, these people in the red, only 65,000 rand, and the one for no fuel saver, ladies and gentlemen, and only 65,000 rand, carpet, and only 65,000 rand on the first, 65,000 rand on the second, 65,000 rand on the third and final. 65 I have, then 66,000 rand, carpet, and only 66,000 rand, these people in the red, only 66,000 rand, I'm selling 65,000 rand on the first. On the second, then final. 65 is yours, man. What's the line number? That's 191, it's 65.
We go, it is on to lot number 20. It's on to lot number 20 over here. 21 technologies. It is a 2015 on the Opel Corsa. Another 1 liter turbo EcoFlex on the Enjoy. It's on the EcoFlex on the Enjoy over here. This one's only got 108,000 kilometers on the top here. Another low mileage vehicle here. Retail sitting at 140. It's retail sitting at 140,000 right over here. We're flying this nice anywhere at 85. Anywhere 85, so 108,000 kilometers on the top. Retail 138. At 85,000, absolutely low to go. Yes, absolutely low to go over here. Looking at only 85. Anyway, 585, maybe don't mind right now. 108 on the top, 1 liter turbo, 2015 model. I'll take 80. At 80, low to go right now. At 80,000, that will be it here. Bargain buy. Yes, absolutely nice and also right here. Looking at 80,000 to go. Retail at 138. Looking at 80 each going on the first. Anywhere at 80,000 going on the second, at third, what is it, 80 guys, retail at 138, 2015 model, it's got 108,000 kilometers on the top over here, lovely low kilos, got to be an absolute buy at 80,000, closing it on the first, 80 on the second, at third, what is it, 80,
Lot number 22. Lot number 22, ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 people, ladies and gentlemen, and the 1.4 DC, and ladies and gentlemen, and the Nambiaja, and one of the ladies and gentlemen, in Web 50, and 40,000 and carpet, and only 40,000 and talking about the ladies and gentlemen, and only 50,000 and we get up only 50,000 and carpet, and only 50,000 and getting up at 50,000 ladies and gentlemen, and only 50,000 and the 1.4 DC, and ladies and gentlemen, and the Nambiaja, only 50,000 and 50 ahead. And 51,000 and carpet, and only 51,000 and easy people, and only 51,000 and absolutely 50,000 and on the first, on the second. Then final goes yourself. My number, what's your number, sir? 122 and 50, go race.
Lovely buy, on we move, lot number is 23. That's on lot number 23, we over here, 2015 on the oval air, 1 liter turbo on the jam. That's on 1 liter turbo jam, we over here, 154,000 on the top. Retail sitting at 142, anywhere at 70,000. Anywhere, 7 over to 7, another fuel set coming through over here. It is a 2015, nice low kilos on the top here, 154 on the top. Halfway to retail value, looking at 70,000 to go. Anywhere, 7 over to 7, halfway to market value here. Retail sitting at 142,400. I'll take 65. Anywhere, 65 to 65. Hold it off a little bit of price over here. Looking at 65,000 going on the first. At 65 going on the second. And third. No, it is at 65. Here you go.
Lot number 24. Lot number 24, ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 and cast 1.2G and the future ladies and gentlemen, 140,000 on the top, then for ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 125, then 825,000 and carpet, then 25,000 and easy people, 125, we get it up 125,000 and carpet, then 25,000 and 125,000 and it's 1.2, feel safe, ladies and gentlemen, and 125,000 and carpet, then 25,000 and we get it down 125,000. 125,000 and whoever been 125,000 and only 145 on the top, ladies and gentlemen. After 120, then 320,000 and carpet, 120,000 and getting up at the ladies and gentlemen, and only 120,000 and we get it up 120,000 and carpet, 120,000 and 125,000 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and 120,000 and carpet, 120,000 and getting up at the ladies and gentlemen, and 120,000 and 117 and the future is 120,000 and on the first, 120,000 and on the second, 120,000 and for the very final goal.
Lot number is lot 25. That's on lot number 25 looking like here. 2021 on the VW T-Rock over here. 2 liter TSI, 4 motion R-Line DHG. That's on the R-Line on the DHG over here. Looking at that lovely sunroof here. Retail sitting at 462. Trade value 415. Got to fly at 245. Anywhere 245 or 245. It's more than 200 behind retail here. Retail sitting at 462,000 right here. Looking at only 245. Anywhere 245 or 245, it's a whole lot of available for that price here. It's a 2021 R-Line. It's the DSG automatic working FinTech. I'll take 240. Anywhere 240 or 240, it's 220,000 and behind retail value over here. It is an absolute lovely price here. 240. Anywhere 240 or 240, making yours right now. Retailing at 460. 2021 model. Looking at only 240 going on the first. At 240, closing it on the second, third, no, it is about 240, 240, now at 240, and close at 240, any advance looking at 241, anywhere 241, 241, we show, close at selling at 240 on the first, second, third, no more, selling 240, it is all yours, lovely buy, number 186, going at 240.
37, so do come through, eh? I thank you. We spoke earlier on, so thank you come through, eh? Thank you. Lot number 25. Lot number 25, ladies and gentlemen, the standard ladies and gentlemen, the standard of the plan, oh. Look, 26 ladies and gentlemen, the standard 2023 of the one expression of evolution, ladies and gentlemen, because of the land and one of the problem for the ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 80, let me 80,000 and car, 80,000 and that's the 2023, only 80,000 rand. We get up to 80,000 and car, 80,000 rand. Yes, and our kids also need to run only 80,000 rand. Easy people is only 80,000 rand. 100 on the top, only 80,000 rand. Car, 80,000 rand. We get it done in red only 80,000 rand. All I said 75. Then 75,000 rand. Car, 75,000 rand. We get it done in red only 75,000 rand. 101 is on the top, is red only 75,000 rand. And the 2023 ladies and only 75,000 rand. Car, only 75,000 rand. We get it done in red only 75,000 rand. Bob is over the land, ladies and all I said 70. Then 70,000 rand. Car, only 70,000 rand. Only 70,000 rand. And the 2023 ladies and only 70,000 rand. Excuse me. The price is killing me. I don't need 70,000 and car, only 70,000 and ladies and 101 is on the top, and only 70,000 and we get it done. Pardon? 65. Pardon? You know I'm going with this one, right? Okay, good. And only 70,000 and car, only 70,000 and easy people in red, only 70,000 and 101 is on the top, and the 2023 ladies and only 70,000 and car, only 70,000 and we get it done, and only 70,000 and on the first. I can't see. You're getting closer. I need two more. I need two more. Excellent. We have 16, 69 today. We need two more. Pardon? I need 77. Then it's two. 70 I had. Then we have 71,000 and car, only 71,000. We get up only 71,000. I'm saying 70,000 on the first. On the second. Then in 5 and 4, 25 number 165. No breaks.
Okay, on we go over here. This is lot number 27. It's on lot 27 over here. 2021, the VW Polo. It's on the Vivo 1.6 Life, and this is a Tiptronic. It's on the Tiptronic automatic over here. It's only got 28,000 kilos on the top over here. Financeable 2024 model on the 1.6 Life here. It is a Tiptronic over here. Got to be an absolute bargain buy anywhere at 180. Anyway, one liter with it's running right now. It's only got 28,000 kilometers on the top over here. Low kilos, retailing at 270,000 rand here, looking at 180. Anyway, one liter loads go right now, but only 180,000 rand here. See where we'll make it goes. It's an absolute bargain buy. Wholesale price over here, 175. Anyway, 175, baby goes right now. It is the Tiptronic Life Edition over here, 28,000 kilometers on the top over here. Got to be an absolute bargain deal at 175. Anyway, 175, maybe going right now. 175,000 rand. Don't be a deal on the first. 175 going on the second, and third number is at 175 here. It'll take 170. We're asking the question here. Retail 270,000 rand here. Tiptronic 28 on the top, maybe 170 to go. Financeable at 170. Anyway, 170 here. Absolute bargain buy at 170,000 closing on the first, second, and third number is at 170.
Lot number 28. Lot number 28, ladies and gentlemen, 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, GLA 200, ladies and gentlemen, automatic 116 on the top. Ladies and gentlemen, retail for the vehicles is at 484,000 rand. Trade for the vehicles is at 389,000 rand. Then for us, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 260. Anyway, 260,000 rand. Car for 260,000 rand. We get it at only 260,000 rand. 116 on the top. The red only 260,000 rand. Car only 260,000 rand. Funds ladies and gentlemen, red only 260,000 rand. Where 260,000 rand. Red only 260,000 rand. I'll say 255. Then 255,000 rand. Carpet Revolution, 55,000. Resources at 424,000. Carpet Revolution, 55,000. Legal eligible only 255,000. Easy eligible only 255,000. Carpet Revolution, 55,000. Women only 255,000. Look what you got eligible. 160,000. All after 250. Then 250,000. Carpet Revolution, 50,000. We get eligible only 250,000 rand. Women is 434,000 rand. Carpet Revolution, 250,000 rand. Easy eligible. I don't need 250,000 rand. Women only 250,000 rand. All after 245. Then 245,000 rand. Carpet Revolution, 245,000 rand. Bargain for the light ladies and gentlemen. Reach of the meters is at 434,000 rand. Women only 245,000 rand. We get eligible only 245,000 rand. Traffic Revolution, 245,000 rand on the first. 245,000 rand on the second. 245,000 rand on the very final.
Let's go, lot number 29. It's on the lot number 29. So the final here, 2022. It is on the Toyota Corolla. It's a Quest Plus 1.8. That's on the plus of 1.8 over here. Retail sitting at 222. Got to fly on the 2022 model over here, anywhere at 130. Anyway, 130 over the 200 right now. Only 130,000 to sell here. It has got to be a buy here. Retail 222,000. It is a 2022 model on the Toyota Corolla Quest over here. 1.8 on the plus as well here. Only 130. And it takes it 130 over 130. Make it all over here. Nice little surprise looking price here. Don't go 130. I can take 125 over here. 125. Anyway, 125 or 125. Always showing here. 125. Nearly 100,000 behind the retail value here. It's a 2022 model at 125,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 125, going on the second, third, no, it is at 125, 125, 125, number at 125, and closing at 125, and it advances at 126 on the first, second, third, no more, selling 125, but number is 72, going at 125.
Lot number 30. Not ladies and brands that 18 open brands and little brands and X. One was a cross one ladies and brands and elegance automatic ladies and gentlemen. I don't have that you choose on the top of us ladies and gentlemen. Reason for the because it's a 279,000 rand. Then for us ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 135. Then 135,000 rand. Traffic 135,000 rand. Easy to go into the room 135,000 rand. We get up 135,000 rand. Traffic 135,000 rand. 136 on the top. 135,000 traffic 135,000 easy to go into the 135,000 and 136 on the top ladies and gentlemen. And with the reach of 239,000 and ladies and gentlemen. And 135,000 and 135,000 we get 135,000 I'll ask it one thing. And 135,000 and traffic 135,000 and we get only 130,000 rand. Easy to go into the 130,000 and traffic 130,000 rand. Reach of the meters is at 279,000 rand. 125. Wednesday. 125 on that. Then 126,000 rand. Carpet 126,000 rand. Easy to go into the 126,000 rand. Answer 125,000 rand on the first. On the second. Then final call for loss. 125 final 121. Congrats.
Divine, on we go, lot number is lot 31. It's on the lot number 31 to run here. This is a 2021 Suzuki Espresso 1 liter GL Plus. And this is a automatic. It's on the automatic over here. You cannot find these here. Not with that low kilos intact here. It's got 47,000 kilometers on the clock. Suzuki Espresso 2021, and it is the automatic over here. Financeable anywhere at 150. Not easy to find in the automatic with that low kilos here. 115. But 115 or 115, but it's running right now. 2021, it's got 47,000 kilometers on the clock here. Financeable by looking at 115. But 115 or 115, but it's running right now. 150,000 rand we show here. Automatic with absolute stunning kilos intact over here. I'll go 110. But on one over to 1 over loads go right now. But 110,000 rand will be left here. It is financeable. It is a fuel saver. Looking at 110. But on 1 over to 1 over we show here. Going at 110 on the first. at 110. Got 110. 110 over at 110 and that. Close at 110 in the advance at 111. Anywhere 111 we show you here. Got 110 confirmed. Going on the first, second, third, no more. Selling 110 is yours. Very number 15 going at 110.
Lock the up, they teach you. Look, ladies and ladies and the reds, that's 2014 months, that means 250 ladies and the reds, 2.5. ISLS ladies and the reds, that I would have picked up. Then part of ladies and the reds, that it's also 100,000. Then part of ladies and the reds, anyway, 115. Then 115,000 and carpet, 15,000 and look at all that ladies and the reds, 15,000 man. We get it up 150,000 and carpet, 15,000 and it's a double can pick up. Then part of ladies and the reds, 150,000 and it's 250 ladies and the reds, 50,000, where 50,000, easy, I don't have 50,000, all I said 110, hey, that's 10,000, carpet, 10,000, easy, I don't have 10,000 rand, get yourself to the 10,000, carpet, 10,000, we get that, I don't have 10,000, look at what's happening with ladies and gentlemen, I don't have 10,000, carpet, 10,000, and it's a beach, and it's a double can pick up, I don't have 10,000 and all I said 105, then 5,000 carpet, 5,000 easy, I don't have 5,000 rand, we get up 5,000 carpet, 5,000 where 5,000 easy, I don't have 5,000 where 5,000 we get it, I don't have 5,000 on the first. 105,000 rand on the second, 105,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot number 33. That's on block number 33 to be here. This is a 2020 on the area 1.4 EX 5 door. That's on the X on the 5 over here. It's only got 87,000 kilometers on the top here. 87 on the top. Retail sitting at 209. Yes, the retail sitting at 209. You can absolutely find here. Anywhere at 140. Anywhere on forward is a finance over vehicle to go here. 2020 is on the area 87,000 kilometers on the top here. Low kilos looking at 140. Anywhere on forward look to go right now. 140,000 and go left here. 140. Anywhere on forward see we want right now. 140,000 and to take it over here. Looking at 140. Anyway, on forward, give me 130. Anyway, 135 to 135, but it's going to run right now. Financeable, 87,000 kilos on the top here. 135, low to go, going on the first. At 135, going on the second, at third, no, but is it only 135? Come on here guys, it's only got 87,000 kilos on the top here. That is low kilos on that gear model. Don't know if you'll take me 130. We'll ask the question here. 1, 3 and over. 1, 3 over, 1, 3 over. It's low to go over here. Absolutely nice and also price. Retail sitting at 210,000 rand here. 130 is what I need. I don't know if he's going to take it. If you give me 128, then I can ask the question. I'll submit to see if they're going to take. 128, I can ask. 125, a little bit low here. 128, can we go here? 128, 128 and 128, sure you're looking at 128,000 rand, we can confirm over here. 128, I can definitely sell. We're going to like to sell here. 128, we can take. 87 on the top, retail 210. 128, we can sell. Are we sure? Going on the first. 128 I have, 128 now we're at 128 and that, closing at 128, looking at 129, anyway, 129 to 129 we sure, closing selling at 128 on the first, second, third, no more, selling 128, lovely buy, very number 144, going at 128.
Lot number 35. Lot number 35 ladies and the reds, it's 15 foot, 15 little red, 15 little, everybody's title of the red, it's all over again for us. I don't know to use on the top, in front of ladies and the red, just standard on the ladies and the red, in front of us. Anyway, 110, anyway, 110,000 and carpet, and 110,000 and also like the ladies and the red, but only 110,000 rand. We get it 110,000 and carpet, and 110,000 rand. Yes, numbers are here, it's also ladies and the red, 110,000 rand. Easy to go into the 110,000 rand. We get it 110,000, only 103. As long as all ladies and the red, and she is ever boost titanium, and it's a lot of ladies and the red, 110,000 rand. I'll ask it 105. Then we want 105,000 rand. God put it up 105,000 rand. We get it down into the 105,000 rand. He get 105,000 rand. And it's also a 16 centimeter. I don't have 105,000 rand. God put it up 105,000 rand. Easy for it. I don't have 105,000 rand. We have 105,000 rand. Oh, I lost it 100. Yeah, 100,000 rand. God put it up 100,000 rand. We get it down into the 100,000 rand. And it's also a 16 centimeter. 103. It's also 16 centimeter. I don't have 100,000 rand. God put it up 100,000 rand. Easy for it. I don't have 100,000 rand. We have 100,000 rand on the first. 100,000 rand on the second. 100,000 rand on the third and final.
We go lot number 36. It's on lot 36 which over here. It's at 2021. Here becomes a 1 liter on the street. It's on 1 liter on the street over here. It's over 109,000 kilos on the top here. Nice little kilo, little fuel saver once more. Anyway, at 105. Anyway, 105 let's say finance and motivated over here. This is a 2021 model here. Got to be a buy looking at 105. Anyway, 105, maybe it goes right now. But 105,000 rand will be late marks right here. Finance will at 105, with 105 will be late here. We show got 109 on the top here. 105, 105 to 105 we show again. So let's go 100, meet me there. 100, nice and easy round invoice here. Low kilo 2021 here becomes looking at 100. With on the lowest to go over here. 100,000 rand will be an absolute bargain buy. Got 100, not 100, not another 100, not closing at 180 advance at 101. Take it 101, got 101, 102, 102 and 102 we show here. Got 101 there looking at 102 now 3. 103 and 103 got to be here. Got 103 now 104. 104 and 104 we show here. Got 103 looking at 104. 105. 105 and 105. 105 got 105 we want to say. Got 105. 106. Anyway, 106 and 106 we show. Got 105 looking at 106. 106 you in. 106. 107. 107 and 107 it's only got 109 on top here. Looking at 107,000 we show. Got 106 going on the first. Looking at 107 on the second, 107, 108, 109, 109 on the time looking fine here, got 108,000 rand closing it on the first, 109 looking on the second, third, no advance, 108 second, got a number 153, going at 108.
Lot number 37. Lot number 37 ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 ladies and gentlemen, the cemetery and the trees of the ladies and gentlemen, 110 on the top of the leaves of the people, 321,000 rand, trade for the people, 285,000 rand, in front of the ladies and gentlemen, anyway, at 175, then 175,000 rand, dark at 175,000 rand, leaves of the people, 321,000 rand, dark at 175,000 rand, we get it done. I don't have 175,000 rand. You're 200,000 behind 3,000 ladies and gentlemen. I don't have 175,000 rand. God open up 175,000 rand. Easy for it. I don't have 175,000 rand. Where am I 175,000 rand? Don't have 175,000 ladies and gentlemen. I don't have 175,000 rand. Easy for it. 175,000 rand. And it's so fun to move with the ladies and gentlemen. After 1,700, no. There's 170,000 rand. God open up 170,000 rand. We get it done in 170,000 rand. Look at it, 271,000 rand. God, 170,000 rand. Easy people, I don't have 170,000 rand. We get it done in 170,000 rand. God, 170,000 rand on the first. 170,000 rand on the second. 170,000 rand on the third and final.
New lot number 38, yes, on the lot number 38 over here, 2011, it's on the price of lots on 2 and 4 GLS, medium automatic. This is the premium automatic over here. It's got around 100 dollar tank here with 147,000 kilos on the top here. Absolute lovely low kilos here. Got to be mine at 85. Wet beach and 585, but it's running right now. It is a lovely looking motor here. Family motor car, GLS on the premium, looking at 85. Wet beach and 585, we're going to go 85 over here. We can take 80,000 to sell here. 8 to know, 8 to know with an X to know look to over here. Hold on, motor vehicle for that price here. Looking at 80 automatic. Yes, on the automatic, it only 80,000 that. Nice low kilos and tank here. Looking at 80 going on the first. Anywhere at 80 going on the second. What is it? 80.
Lot number 39. Look. Anyway, 165. Then 165,000 carpet, 165,000 easy, 165,000 rent. Eligible is 165,000 carpet, 165,000 kids, kids is also 165,000 easy, 165,000 carpet, 165,000 and last 160. Then 160,000 carpet, 160,000 retail because it's 360,000 carpet, 160,000 big and 160,000 yes, is also 160,000 carpet, 160,000 big and 160,000 on the first. 160,000 on the second. 160,000 on the third final.
So on number 40, it's on block 40 coming through over here. This is a 2022 on the Rebel Cargo, 1 meter. It is on the energy line. It's on the energy of the line collision over here. So we got 139 on the top. It's got lower kilos over the tank over here. Retail sitting at nearly 170,000 men here. Finance will fly anywhere at 120. Then it went on to over to 201 now. At 120,000 men loads over here. Finance will on the Rebel Cargo here. Still got nice low kilos in tank here. 139 is on the top here, looking at 120. Then it went on to over 120 right now at 120,000 and this is a financeable buy. It's a financeable buy on the 2022 model here, looking at 120, near 115. Then it went 115 and 115 shielded right now. Nice little deals on the 2022 Tiger here, 115,000, 115 going on the first. At 115,000 going on the second, at third, what is it, 115 we showing here, got to got that money here, 115, Middlefield taking me 110, minimum to go here, retail is still 170, looking at 110, then it went on over 1 we showing here, WA Marks wait at 110,000 on the first, 110 on the second, at third, what is it, 110,
Block number 41. Block number 41 is the range that is to be at people of people cheaply. 140 is the brand that trend line. 140 is on the Zagim from a state is anyway 85. Yeah. 85,000 rand. Big in the only 85,000 rand. Easy is going to the only 85,000 rand. Carpet, 85,000 rand. Yes, that was a bit is also only 85,000 rand. 150 is on the only 85,000 rand. Carpet, 85,000 rand. Easy is going to the only 85,000 rand. I'll say 80. Then 85,000 rand. Carpet, 85,000 rand. Big in the only 80,000 rand. Easy is going to the only 80,000 rand. Carpet, 85,000 rand. 140 dollars company is the brand only 80,000 rand. Where the only 80,000 rand. Big is only 80,000 rand. 150 dollars company is the brand 75. Then we get 75,000 rand. Carpet, only 75,000 rand. Easy is only 75,000 rand. Yes, now what's up? Yes, it's absolutely the brand only 75,000 rand. Carpet, only 75,000 rand. Easy is only the brand only 75,000 rand. We get it up only 75,000 rand on the first. 75,000 rand on the second. 75,000 rand for the very final goal.
We go, lot number is 42. It's on lot number 42 coming through here. It is a 2017 on the VW Passat 2-liter diesel. It's the luxury DHD. It's on the luxury on the DHD over here. Sunroof Legacy control and tank retail 250, anywhere at 155. Then with model 5 and model 5 single right now at 155,000 rand to take it over here. It is a luxury DHD. It's on the luxury DHD where we got that money here. Retailing at nearly 250. I'll take 150, 100 behind here, 150. Then with 150, 150, it's looked over here. 150,000 rand going on the first, second, no, what is it? 150. We move.
Lot number 43. Look, for the ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Series countries have reached 20 ladies and gentlemen, the CBIM purpose and the Lavender automatic ladies and gentlemen, only hand them for on the top in front of ladies and gentlemen, reasonable people of each other, 1.1 million ladies and gentlemen, from this is for the whole family, and the 2020 ladies and gentlemen, so financeable vehicles in front of ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 840, anywhere 840,000, God, roughly 840,000, one instead of 1.1 million ladies and gentlemen, and only 840,000 rand. We get it up to 840,000 rand. God put it up to 840,000 rand. We get it up to only 840,000 rand. These people get it only 840,000 rand. God put it up to 840,000 rand. We have it to 884,000 rand. Everybody gets it and only 840,000 rand. We get it up to 840,000 rand. God put it up to 840,000 rand. Everybody gets it. I'll ask at 835. 835,000 rand. God put it up to 835,000 rand. We get it but only 835. We get 835,000 rand. God put it up to 835,000 rand. Look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. Resources are 1.1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, only 835,000 rand. God put it up to 835,000 rand. Easy for the children. Only 835,000 rand. All them therefore on the top, ladies and gentlemen. And the reaches 20 CDI of the God, ladies and gentlemen. Only 835,000 rand. God put it up to 835,000 rand on the first. 835,000 rand on the second. 835,000 rand at the third and final.
Bingo, lot number is 44. It's on block number 44 over here. Finance motor vehicle 2019 on the hood by Elantra 1.6 executive. It's on 1.6 executive over here. You can finance it still 150 on the clock. Retail 205. It's the retail sitting at 205 over here. Got to be worth to buy anywhere at 130. Then with one fee over one fee over to the right now. It's on the Elantra executive. It's a 2019 model sold finance. So 150 fee is on the top here. Nice little deal still here. Looking at 130. Then with one fee over one fee over, make it over right now. But 130,000 rand to sell here. I'll take 125. Then with 125 or 125, absolute ball to buy here. Retail 205,000 rand here. Looking at 125. Then with 125 or 125, we show here. Looking at concentrate at 125,000 going on the first. At 125 going on the second, and third number is at 125. What do you think is the answer? I like the positivity, but I can't sell it. If you meet me at 120, I'll ask the question. I drop 5, you go 5, we'll meet in the middle.
Fair. Very fair.
I've already dropped 10. I started 130, 120, we below, but we can submit and see if they're going to take. Maybe you get lucky.
120.
120. Maybe you can ask the question here. 1, 2, 115. Definitely ain't going to take there. 120. We'll submit. Should be a confirmation here. 120. We can take a bit here. 1, 2, 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over. Retail setting at 205 here. It's a 2019 model. Executive on the Elantra here. Looking at 120. Anyway, 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over. 120,000 I can sell here, guys. At 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over. We show you here. Don't lose it for 5 rand here. It's a whole lot of half of that price here. 120. We can take a bit here. 1, 2 over. 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over. We show you here. 120,000 rand here. I can't guarantee you the same price on Saturday here. That I can tell you now, one time offer here, 120 we can take here, 1, 2 over, 103,000 then we show going on the first, second, third, and over at 120. All good.
Lot number 45. Lot number 45 ladies and gentlemen, from the sales at 2018, of takes 120 and it's a damage ladies and gentlemen, and the 28 is on the top ladies and gentlemen, what the beach of shops on the thousand rand, then for about ladies and gentlemen, the standards are longer, anyway, 100. 5,000. Cheers. Hey, 100,000 rand, God, but 100,000 rand, we get that, only 100,000 rand. Easy people, 100,000 rand, God, but 100,000 rand. 120 acres on the top, ladies and gentlemen, only 100,000 rand. We get it up to 100,000 rand, God, but 100,000 rand. Easy people, 100,000 rand. Here's another, here's also 100,000 rand, it's a 1.2 dynamic. Easy, ladies and gentlemen, 100,000 rand, God, but 100,000 rand. We get it up to 100,000 rand. I'll ask at 95. Every 95,000 rand, yeah, only 95,000 rand, easy, and only 95,000 rand. Try again. Give me a 92, man. Take 92 for me there. Perfect. 92 I have. Yeah. Pardon? 92, 93, 94, 95. Yeah. You finish there. 95, 95, 94, 95, 96, 97, 97, 98. Yeah, 98,000 rand. That's 98,000 rand. I'm saying 97,000 rand on the first, on the second. Then final to 27 up top. I have a 32. Should have taken it at 95, eh?
We go. This is lot number 46. That's on the lot number 46. The next year, 2017 on the GX 4, 2 liter GX automatic. That's on the GX on the automatic over here. It's got 266,000 rand worth of retail here. Got a nice little anywhere at 170. And with 17 over 17 over there, all the family should be over here. RAV4 2 liter GX automatic. That's on the GX on the automatic over here. Looking at 17 over. And with 17 over 17, nice reliable over here. 170,000. 165, but 165 and 165, that's when I'm right now. 165,000 rand to sell here. GX automatic, that's on the GX on the automatic over here. Looking at 165,000 going on the first. At 165, closing on the second. At third, that is at 165.
Lot number 47. Lot number 47, ladies and gentlemen, for series code Jubilee, that's series 118, ladies and gentlemen. And then also nice again for about ladies and gentlemen. 168 is on the total for about ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 105. Yes, 105,000 rand. That is 105,000 rand. Easy, easy, around 105,000 rand. We get it up 105,000 rand. That is 105,000 rand. Here's the number 50, also ladies and gentlemen, 105,000 rand. Look what you got. And then also nice ladies and gentlemen. And then 20. I don't know. 105,000 rand. That is 105,000 rand. Easy, easy, equally the best. I don't know 105,000 rand. Our last is 100. Then 100,000 rand. That is 100,000 rand. We get it done into the room. 100,000 rand. Here's 100,000 rand. That is 100,000 rand. Here's also in the room. 100,000 rand. Look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. It's 185. And it's also ladies and gentlemen. 100,000 rand. That is 100,000 rand. Easy, easy, equally the best. I don't know 100,000 rand on the first. 100,000 rand on the second, 100,000 rand on the third and final two.
We go, lot number is 48. That's on the lot number 48 over here. 2020 Joggers Suzuki Espresso, 1 liter GL on the plus. That's on 1 liter GL plus over here. Still a 2022 model. Retail sitting at nearly 130. That's retail at nearly 130 here. Sitting at 129,700 here. Got to fly anywhere at 75. Anywhere 75 to 75. Retail sitting at 129 here. 2022 fuel saver, 1 liter. It is the GL plus. That's on 1 liter on the GL plus over here. 2022 model here. Perfect for business. Looking at only 7 and 5. With 75 or 75 fuel here. Absolute fuel saver. Looking at 75,000 rand. We show you. I'll take 70. With 7 over to 7 over. It's low to go right now. It's 70,000 rand. 2022 model at 70 going on the first. Anywhere at 70 going on the second. At third. What is it? 70. Can't go there. 70 is minimum to go. Retail 129. 70 is what we need to sell here. 60 is too low. They won't confirm here. 70 we can take them in here. 7 lower. At 70,000 rand we show here. Don't be late going on the first. At 70 going on the second. At third. What is it? 70.
There's no negotiation after the sale, right? Unfortunately not. Once the vehicle is passed, the court may concentrate. And it's not guaranteed to get it with the same price. Lot number 49. Lot number 49, ladies and gentlemen, purposes, 2015 BMW 373, ladies and gentlemen, and it's an also a very purpose, ladies and gentlemen, good for the church house and the thousand rand purpose, ladies and gentlemen, and you have 110, every number is 10,000 rand, after the number is 10,000 rand, standing with ladies and gentlemen, around 110,000 rand, we get it up 110,000 rand, after the number is 10,000 rand, easy to go to the 110,000 rand, with the church house and the thousand rand purpose, ladies and gentlemen, 110,000 rand, after the number is 10,000 rand, we get it done in the 110,000 and 320. I added an ornament, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say 105, then 105,000 and God, about 5,000. Look at the standing with ladies and gentlemen. 105,000 man. Look at the standing with ladies and gentlemen. 105,000 and God, about 5,000 and easy people in the I don't know that 5,000 and we 5,000 and easy people in the red and 5,000 and we get done in the red and 5,000 and all I said 100, 100,000 and 100,000 and we get done in the red only 100,000 and need 100,000 and God, 100,000 and look what you got in the brand is 360, I am in our head, I don't know 100,000 and God, 100,000 and we get done in the red 100,000 and yes, get yourself some ladies and gentlemen. I don't know 100,000 and cruise control is in tech, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know 100,000 and we get it done into the 100,000 and with the retail shop 100,000 and everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I only 100,000 and on the first, 100,000 and on the sixth, 100,000 and on the third and final.
We go, that was an absolute bargain here. Lot number is 50. It's on the lot number 52 over here. 2018 on the Mazda CX-3 2 liter on the active. It's on the 2 liter on the active over here. So we got 145,000 Ks from top here. Nice little bill, still financeable anywhere at 145. Anyway, 145 and 135. So we can right now. Look here, 2018 here. CX-3 2 liter here. 145,000 kilos only on the top here. You can still finance it. Looking at 145. Anyway, 145 and 145, see who can make it go right now. 145,000 left to sell here. I'll take 140. Anyway, 140, which loads go right now. 140,000 left to be late here. 2018, financeable, lucky loads attacked here. Looking at 140. Anyway, 140, show here. Don't be late, concentrate at 140,000 on the first. 140 on the second, and third, what is it? 140.
Number 51.
I'm saying 130.
You can go about it. Lot number 51. Lot number 51, ladies and gentlemen, 2016 VW Polo GTI 1.8 and ladies and gentlemen, and it's in front of us. 151 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Left on the left side, retail for the paper is at 254,000 in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Left side, ladies and gentlemen. And you had 160, 160,000 and car, 160,000 and easy people, 160,000 rand. We get it up 160,000 and car, 160,000 and retail for the because it's 254,000 rand, car with 160,000 rand, easy to go into the 160,000 rand, we get it into the 160,000 rand, 151 is on the top, ladies and 160,000 rand, all up to 155, yeah, 155,000 rand, car with 155,000 rand, we get it into the 155, we get 155,000 rand, car with 155,000 rand, yes, numbers are get yourself some ladies and 155,000 rand, car with 155,000 rand, we get it done in 155,000 rand, easy people in 155,000 rand, wonderful in the ladies and gentlemen, after 150, then 150,000 rand, 150,000 rand, we get 150,000 rand, we get it done in 150,000 rand, 151 on the top, we get it up 150,000 rand, 150,000 rand, easy people in the 150,000 rand on the first. 150,000 rand on the second, 150,000 rand on the very final.
We go, lot number is 52, that's on the lot number 52 coming through over here. Start your business. This is a 2020 Toyota Hilux 2.4 GD6. It is on the SR 4x4 single cab here. All over lucky here with the rubberized burn. Retailing at 371. That's retail sitting at 371,000 over here. Got to fly anywhere at 180. Then with on it's low to go right now. Where's that all over lucky over here? 2020 on the Toyota Hilux here. 2.4 GD6 and it's a 4x4 retail. 371. I'm looking at only 180,000. Then with only two, see right now, but 180,000 men can't take there. Give me 175. 175 and 175. There's a whole lot of back over here. Toyota Hilux 2020 model on the GD6 4x4 here, only 175. Then with 175 and 175, maybe it goes over here. 175,000 men going on the first. 175 going on the second, and third, what is it, 175.
Lot number 53. Lot number 53 is the breakfast time of the 2015. Message bells, interest, 845, AMG, and it's a format in front of us. 144 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Reason for the Lagos system, 379,000. Trade for the Lagos system, 325,000. In front of the ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 200. 800,000. Car, 200,000. We get only 100,000. Easy to only 200,000. Car, 124 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Only 200,000. Car, 200,000. Yes, I'm on the also, ladies and gentlemen. Only 200,000. These are 299,000. Wherever we get an incredibly 20,000 carpet, 20,000, and I lost at 195, 895,000 carpet, 195,000, easy people into the 295, we get 195,000 carpet, 195,000, 144 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, reach up to the people, 379,000 carpet, 195,000, easy people into the 195,000 on the first. 195,000 rand on the second, 195,000 rand on the third and final move.
Let's move lot 54. Yes, on lot number 54 throw here. 2011 on the wheel with gold 6 here. GTI 2 meter TSI. It's got to be by 167,000 only on the top here. Absolute low mileage on this gold 6 over here. Got that stunning crimson tank here anywhere at 115, 115. 115 to 115. It is an absolute falling over here with that low kilos of tank here. 167 on the 2011 gold 6 over here. GTI 2 meter TSI with the crimson tank here. I'll take 110,000. Anyway, on one over, it's going to not join down with 110,000 that you take with you. 110 to go. It's absolutely over. It's going to go here. 110,000 that will be later going on the first. 110,000 going on the second. What is it? 110.
Lot number 55. Lot number 55 games in the red, that's 2021. Average 2 games in the red, so 1.5 lot, 2 games in the red. They got the 47,000 games on the club, ladies and gentlemen. These are the Lagos City, 227,000 and trade for the Lagos City, and 3,000 ladies and gentlemen. Only 47,000 games on the club, and in the 2021. So financial ladies and gentlemen, anyway, at 145, 835,000 and half, 135,000 and easy, 245,000 rand. So financial ladies and gentlemen, only 47,000 games on the club, ladies and gentlemen, and 145,000 and half, 135,000 and easy, 145,000 and wherever it is, 145,000 and we get 145,000. I'll say 140, then 145,000, 145,000, here's yourself, so you get 140,000 rand. Easy, 140,000 and 145,000, 47,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and 140,000 rand. Reach up to the because it's 227,000 rand, 140,000 rand. Easy, 140,000 rand on the first. 140,000 rand, 140 and a half, then 141,000 rand, 141,000 rand, easy, 141,000 rand, also 140,000 rand on the first, on the second, then final quotes your son, 140, and number 125, 100.
It is a lovely buy. For those of you watching on the stream, they've been waiting for this one here. It is lot number 56 over here, 2014 on the VW Golf 7 meter TSI, and it's on the BHD over here. Standard leather seats, drum roller tank over here. Retail sitting at 254,000 rand over here. Absolute stunner with that crimson tank here and that sunroof here. Got to be an absolute bargain of the price here at only 135,000 rand here. A whole Golf 7 GTI. BHD 145 on the top. You were going to struggle to beat that price here, looking at only 135. Anyway, 135 or 135 is 100,000 rand behind the retail value over here. A whole lot of Golf 7 over here, only 135. Anyway, 135 or 135, make it yours over here. This is Polo Money. Polo Money on the Golf 7 over here. 135, we'll take 130. 130 over 130,000 rand to go here. Looking at 130,000 rand here. 130 to go. Retail 254. Looking at 130 kilometers. sitting at 145, looking at 130 to go. Anyway, 130 over to 130, 120 now, but 130,000 and only here. Bargain of the evening here, 130 going on the first. Anywhere at 130 going on the second, third, where is it? 130, nobody wants over here. Golf 7, B 125, maybe they say yes here. 125, 125 and 125, this is a steal deal here. It is halfway to the retail value here. 50% of retail value at 125,000 rand to go here. Going on the first. Golf 7 at 125, closing it on the second, third, where is it? 125. 125, all yours, looking at 126, 126 and 126, we show you, looking at 126, I'm selling at 125 on the first, second, third, no more, selling 125, third number, 143, going at 125.
That's my turn. Lot number 57. Lot number 57, ladies and gentlemen, from the 2022, ladies and gentlemen, and it's 121 from the GTT Absolute, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a TCT cover, ladies and gentlemen, 72,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, retail for the big ones, 317,000 rand, trade for the big one, trade at 281,000 and 72,000 cases on the top of the property, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 210, then 210,000 rand, only 10,000 rand, finance for the people, ladies and gentlemen, only 10,000 rand, we get it up only 10,000 rand, car, only 10,000 rand, 72,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, only 10,000 rand, car, only 10,000 rand, kids, and about kids, only 10,000 rand, I'll ask at 205, 72,000 cases on the top, 5,000 rand, car, only 5,000 rand, we get it up, and only 5,000 rand, we get only 5,000 rand, car, only 5,000 rand, 72,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, resources at 17,000 rand, car, only 5,000 rand, we get it up, only 5,000 rand, whoever is only 5,000 rand, easy, only 5,000 rand on the first, 205,000 rand on the second, 205,000 rand, the very final. We go lot number 58. It's on the lot number 58 over here. 2019, it's on the Peugeot 388 1.6. It's the GHP Allure Automatic. It's on the automatic over here. Retail sitting at 270,000 rand here. Got an absolutely fly anywhere at 135. Anywhere 135 to 135. This is a bargain of buy here. 2019 388 GHP Allure Automatic. It is still financeable here. Half for the whole family. Nearly halfway to retail here. Retail 270, looking at 135, anyway, 135 and 135, making it right now. It is a financeable deal here, looking at 135 to sell. Yes, have to bargain price, you will make it yours here. 135, I'll take 130, anyway, 130 over to 130, bargain deal to go here, 130,000 rand here. Retail sitting at 270,000. All we need is only 130. Then it takes it 130 over to 130. What is that? All the way for that price here, 130,000 going on the first, 130 going on the second, third, what is it? 130. We go. Lot number 59. Lot number 59 is the rest of the 15 minutes. If you have a month of time, 100 ladies and and it's a ladies and 142. It's on the top, ladies and resources at 386,000 and fixes at 311,000 and ladies and nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, at 195, then 195,000 rand, 95,000 rand, easy, 195,000 rand, read from the because it's at 386,000 rand, card with 195,000 rand, easy, 195,000 rand, whoever 195,000 rand, we get it at 195,000 rand, 142 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, 195,000 rand, card with 195,000 rand, easy, 195,000 rand. I'm also 190. Then 190,000 rand. Carpet 190,000 rand. Easy. From 190,000 rand. We get it up to 190,000 rand. Carpet 190,000 rand. Get the number. Get the house on the 190,000 rand. Wherever it is 190,000 rand. Easy. I don't have 190,000 rand on the first. 190,000 rand on the second. 190,000 rand, the very final call. Somebody say something on the car before it leaves?
Here we go here, lot number 60. Yes, on lot number 60 over here. What is standard? Finance for 2022 on Mini Cooper. Countryman automatic, 73,000 kilometers on the clock. Retail 542,000. Trade value 493. Anywhere at 395. Finance for car here 395. 395 and 395. Inshallah over here. It has got a retail sitting at 542,000 rand here. Got to be an absolute bargain of a buy here. 395. Anywhere 395 and 395. See the right now. This is a 2022 Countryman S automatic. Yes, on the automatic over here. Over there they give me 390. Anywhere 390 over 390. See the right now. Finance for those to go here. Going to be 390,000 going on the first. At 390 going on the second. At third. No, what is it? 390.
Lot number 61. Lot number 61, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, you can see 320, I need to the rand, and all of that again, from ladies and gentlemen, good to 140,000 again, from ladies and gentlemen, anywhere 80, 80,000 rand, carpet, 80,000 rand, we get it done, only 80,000 rand, easy, 80,000 rand, carpet, 80,000 rand, here's another subject, this also is 80,000 rand, 80,000 rand, 80,000 rand, easy, 80,000 rand, 140,000 ladies and gentlemen, after 75, 75,000 rand, 75,000 rand, we get it done, only 75,000 rand, and as a consequence, I automatically ladies and gentlemen, only 75,000 rand, carpet, only 75,000 rand, here's another, here's also ladies and gentlemen, only 75,000 rand, easy, only 75,000 rand, wherever only 75,000 rand, we get it done, only 75,000 rand, all after 7 and 0, 70,000 rand, only 70,000 rand, we get it done, and only 70,000 rand, median only 70,000 rand, carpet, only 70,000 rand, and as a frequency, I automatically ladies and gentlemen, and only 70,000 rand, we get it done, and only 70,000 rand on the first, 70,000 rand on the second, 70,000 rand on the third and final call.
Go lot number 62. It's on to lot number 62. Let me throw here. 2019 on Mazda CX-3 2-liter active. It's on the 2-liter on the active over here. Retail sitting at 219,000 rand here. Anywhere at 120. Anywhere 120, 120, 120 now. At 120,000 rand to go here. 120, 120, 120. Looking at 120 to go here, 120, 120, see we want right now, but 120,000 rand to take here, I'll take 115, anyway, 115, 115, but it's right now, but 115,000 rand to sell here, 115, anyway, 115, 115 to show you here, it's still a 2019 model here, looking at 115,000 rand here, retail 220 and 115 going on the first. 115 going on the second and third. What is it? 115. Sorry, man. No stress. 115 closing on the first, second and third. What is it? 115.
Lot number 63. Lot number 63, ladies and gentlemen, 2008 ladies and gentlemen, and automatic ladies and gentlemen, 159 on the clock of ladies and gentlemen, anywhere 80, then 80,000 rand, carpets, 80,000 rand, only 80,000 rand, and the album ladies and gentlemen, and also once again, only 80,000 rand, 159 on the clock of the rand, only 80,000 rand, carpets, only 80,000 rand, easy, only 80,000 rand, here's the number of kids, only 80,000 rand, way much is only 80,000 rand, we get it done, and only 80,000 rand, all after 75, 75,000 rand, carpets, only 75,000 rand, easy, only 75,000 rand, all 159 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a C280, often got ladies and gentlemen, and only 75,000 rand, carpets, only 75,000 rand, we get it done, and only 75,000 rand on the first, 75,000 rand on the second, 75,000 rand on the very final call.
Go lot number 65. It's on the lot number 65 over here. 2018 on the little capture. 1.2 this time here. 1.2 turbo. This is the dynamic. And it is the EDC. Unlike the first one here, this is a automatic. It's on the automatic 1.2 turbo here. 113,000 kilos on the top. Automatic financeable retail 195. It's the retail sitting at 195 over here. We're going to fly anywhere at 110,000. 110. Anywhere 110 to 110. This is the 1.2 turbo automatic. It's on the turbo automatic retail just under 200. Sitting at 194 here. Got to be mild. Take 105. Anywhere 105 to 105. It is the automatic. Here, about 105, 105 number at 105 and that close at 105 and advance at 106. Going on the first, second, third, no more. Select all yourself, put a number 180 going at 105.
Lot number 66. Lot number 66, ladies and gentlemen, representative for the 16 church. I go, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a one for no fuel saving, ladies and gentlemen. And it's 15 hours on the top of ladies and gentlemen. It is standard and lock I am for ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 80. Every 80,000 rand, when I'm 80,000 rand, we get it, that is only 80,000 rand. Easy to put it only 80,000 rand. Car, picking up 80,000 rand. Here's the numbers up here, this also ladies and gentlemen, only 80,000 rand. Easy to put it only 80,000 rand. Car, picking up 80,000 rand. 159 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need 80,000 rand. Car, picking up 80,000 rand. Here's the numbers up here, this also ladies and gentlemen. I don't need 80,000 rand. Car, picking up 80,000 rand. Look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to fuel saver. 159 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. I'll ask it 75. Then 75,000 rand. Car, picking up 75,000 rand. Easy, only 75. 75 I have. Then 76,000 and 76. 77, then 77,000 rand. Car, picking up 77,000 rand. Easy, and only 77,000 rand. I'm saying 76,000 rand on the first. 77, 78. 78, 79, then 79,000 rand. Car, picking up only 79,000 rand. We get it done, and only 79,000 rand. I'm saying 78,000 rand on the first. On the second. Then final move to 78. File number 117. You can take time.
Goodbye, on we go here. Lot number is 67. It's on lot number 67 over here. 2020 on the real time, the 1 feature prestige. It is the intense, and this one is the automatic. It's on the automatic over here. It's under 106 on the top here. Still financeable, retailing at 172. Anywhere at 110,000 rand here. 1 and over. 1 over to 1 over. It's low to go right to it now. At 110,000 rand here. It is a automatic. It's on the prestige intense automatic over here. Financeable, car looking at 110. Anywhere, 1 over, 1 over, see what you want right now. Make it yours here. It is a bargain buy. Finance will take 105. Minimum to sell here, 105. 105 and 105 automatic over here. Got 105. Anywhere at 106. Anywhere 106 or 106 we are selling at 105,000 rand going on the first, second, third, no advance. Selling 105. All yours guys. Third number 90 going at 105.
Lot number 68. Lot number 68, ladies and gentlemen, the July 16, ladies and gentlemen, is a 14x. 1.0 echo boost titanium, ladies and gentlemen. 147 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. That's the standard. That's the level, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, it's 95. Then 95,000 and that, only 95,000 and easy people, only 95,000 rand. We get it up only 95,000 and that, only 95,000 and 147 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Don't understand it's on November, but then only 95,000 and car, only 95,000 and easy people, and only 95,000 and look what you got, ladies and gentlemen. Only 147 is on the top of front of ladies and gentlemen. And only 95,000 and off at 90. Then 90,000 and car, only 90,000 and easy people, and only 90,000 rand. We get it up only 90,000 and car, only 90,000 and wait a minute, only 90,000 and 147 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a 1.0, ladies and gentlemen. And only 90,000 and car, only 90,000 rand, easy people, and only 90,000 rand on the first, 90,000 rand on the second, 90,000 rand on the third and final move.
We move lot 69, it's on the lot of 69, so it's looking fine here. 2030 on the gas for charge. 2 liter on the ignite, it's on the 2 liter on the ignite over here. But we got money slowly here anywhere at 100. Anywhere on the low, it's family SUV here. Only 100,000 rand to sell here. 2030 on this full charge here, I'll take 95. Anywhere 9 and 5 and 95, a whole lot of SUV for that price over here. Value for money. Gas for charge. 2 liter, it's on the ignite here, looking at only 9 and 5. It's a manual as well over here. That's what you want to come and check here, looking at 9 and 5. 9 and 5 and 95, so right now with 95,000 rand to sell here. Got to be worth the buy here. Retail sitting at 143, looking at 95,000 going on the first. At 95,000 going on the second. What is it? Only 95.
Love number 7 or love number 7 or ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you for ladies and gentlemen, so 1.2 GT line, ladies and gentlemen, 29 off the top in front of us, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere is 95, yeah, 95,000 rand, only 95,000 rand, easy, only 95,000 rand, we get it up only 95,000 rand, only 95,000 rand, get also ladies and gentlemen, only 95,000 rand, only 95,000 rand, I lost at 90. Anyway, 90,000 rand. We get it down into only 19,000 rand. He get only 90,000 rand. God picking up only 90,000 rand. $139 on the truck into rent only 90,000 rand. God picking up only 90,000 rand. Here's the number up. Here's also ladies in the rent only 90,000 rand. Easy, only the rent only 90,000 rand on the first. 90,000 rand on the second. 19,000 rand with a very final.
Lot number is 71. That's on block from 71 going the other week here. 1A standard 2014 on the BMW 3 Series 320i M Sport Automatic. This is the M Sport on the automatic over here. It is the F30 retailing at 166,000 anywhere at a nice and easy invoice anywhere at 100 to go here. One double lower. On the below, this is a M Sport Automatic on the F30 here. It's got the sunroof lens, seat rims all intact here. M Sport on a standard at 100 to go. On below, it's a BMW F30 over here. Polo money on the BMW here. Still a 2014 model with the sunroof intact here. Only 100. Anyway, on the below, maybe yours right now. This is absolutely nice and wholesale price. Looking at 100,000 rand to sell. Going on the first. 100 be sure, give me 95, let's see if I'll take it, 9 and 5, 9 and 5 and 95, close to 4 over here, it's a 320i, M Sport, automatic, please just open up the door there, ladies and gents, here, gotta be a buy, F30 automatic, gotta be worth the steal here, retail 166, I'm looking at 95,000 to sell here, 9 and 5, 9 and 5 and 95, don't be late parts away here, 95,000, 2014 M Sport here, going on the first. At 95,000 only here, absolute bargain buy. Let's say bargain buy here at 95,000 we sure. Going on the second and third, what is it, 95 we sure here. Don't lose it here guys, for that price it is a whole lot of BMW over here. 95,000 rand are we sure here, 9 and 5. I don't know if you'll take here, maybe I'll convince you. Let me ask you, you need 90,000. Let's see if they'll take here. 90, got to be worth the buy here. 90,000 to convince you to go here. 9 and 0, 9 and 0, 9 and 0, absolutely low to go here. Unbeatable price. M Sport automatic F30 here. 90 I have. 90 now, but at 90 and that. There is 90,000 in the advance at 91. Anyway, 9 and 191 we show here. Selling at 90, got 91, 92, 92, 92 we show here. Got 91,000, still a bargain at 92,000 rand. I promise you that here. 92 you want to go, sir. 92, 92, 92 one more time to take it through here. Got 92, 93, 93, got 93 now, 94. Anyway, 9 and 4, 9 and 4, 94, got 93 over there. Looking at 94, sir. 9 and 4, 94, got 94, 95. And we want to go at 9 and 5, 95. We sure got 94,000 going on the first. 94 on the second and third, no advance. Selling 94, it is yours, sir. Better number 164, going at 94.
Lot number 72. Lot number 72, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 2017 taxing, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a premium, ladies and gentlemen. Reason for the Lagos is at 242,000, trade for the Lagos is at 211,000, in front of us, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, at 140, then 140,000, tax of 140,000, and it's a notion of ladies and gentlemen, 140,000, we get it up to 140,000, tax of 140,000, and it's a premium, ladies and gentlemen, 140,000. Reason for the Lagos is at 242,000, tax of 140,000, easy, and 140,000, and it's a notion of ladies and gentlemen, and 140,000, I'll ask at 135, then 135,000, tax of 135,000, we get it up to 135,000, ladies and gentlemen, and only 135, we get it up to 135,000, tax of 135,000, easy, for the 135,000, ladies and gentlemen, look at what you got, 27,000, premium, and it's another ladies and gentlemen, resources at 143,000, answering it alone, and 35,000, tax of 135,000, we get it up to 135,000, we're 135,000 on the first. 135,000 on the second, 135,000 on the third and final.
Here we go, another one coming through here, lot number 73, 2015 VW Polo GTI. It is the 1.8 TSI DHD. It's on the TSI DHD over here. It's also got the sunroof intact. 148,000 gauge on the top, retail 235. What a stunner on the 2015 here. Anywhere at 140. Anywhere one forward is a whole lot of VW Polo GTI here. 1.8 TSI DHD got 148,000 days on the top here, looking at only 142 hour. Anyway, one forward VW Polo GTI here, 1.8 TSI DHD, got the sunroof intact as well here, looking at 140. Anyway, one forward, maybe Joe's right now, but 140,000 don't be like going on the first, 140,000 going on the second, and no, this is 140.
Lot number 74. Lot number 74, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Ford Explorer, ladies and gentlemen, Echo Beach Titanium, ladies and gentlemen, 87,000 cases on the top and front of ladies and gentlemen, reason for the 15,000 and ladies and gentlemen, the standards and local. Anyway, one more, you get 140,000 when car, 140,000 when easy, 140,000 when 87,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and 140,000 when car, 140,000 when we get it. 140,000 and it's a 1.0 fuel saver, ladies and gentlemen, and it's an incomplete sizing, that means there's only 87,000 cases on the top, resources at 150,000, I'll ask at 135, then 135,000, and fast at 135,000, easy, people into the 135, medium 135,000, and low mileage vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, and 135,000, car at 135,000, and easy, people into the 135,000, reasonable resources at 150,000. I'll ask it 130. Every 130,000 when got 130,000 when probably for the 90,000 only 87,000 days. Here's all the trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Only 130,000 rand. Even 130,000 rand. Car 130,000 rand. Easy, ladies and gentlemen. Every 130,000 rand on the first. 130,000 rand. Not 10. Let her come up with it. Give me 125. Let's ask the question. I came from 140. Ask about that. 125, I'm going to do 124, 99, 99, 125.
They
125? Again, ask the question, sir. And now. That 87,000 days on the top. No, talk to the wife. I need 125. Let me help you out. Let me 122, 123, 124, 125 billion. I think you can do. 125 I have. Then 126,000 and that, 126,000 and 87,000 plays on the top, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 725,000 and on the first. On the second. Then final right number. 125. What's your final number? 198. Progress.
Lovely buy, on we go, lot number is 75. It's on to lot number 75 over here. 2019 Hyundai Accent 1.6 GLS fluid. It's on the GLS on the fluid over here. So we've got 67,000 kilometers on the clock here. Less than 70,000 kilometers on the clock over here. For 2019 model, that is absolutely low kilos here. Anywhere at 135. Anywhere at 135 or 135, but it's worth right now. But 135,000, it is a financeable buy. Clean motor vehicle, 67,000 kilos on the clock here. At 135. Anywhere at 135 or 135, make it yours right now. But 135,000 rand will be late here. At 135, at 135,000 rand to sell here. Got to be worth the buy here. Financeable, 67 on the clock here at 135. I'll take 130. Anyway, 130, 130, see what right now. Absolute bargain buy. Financeable. You ain't going to see one with that kilos that I can promise you now. 67 on the clock, looking at 130. At 130, 130, show you here. Looks over 130,000 rand. Final call going on the first. 130 going on the second. And third, what is it? 130. Answer. They won't let me sell. 130. I'm already squeezing it here. 130. Then you can go.
Look, so we try and help out as much as possible as we can. Right? But some of them, unfortunately, the system doesn't allow us.
Yeah, 130 is the minimum they're giving us permission to sell here. 130, that is the bare minimum we're getting confirmation on here. Otherwise,
7,000 Ks on the top. No one.
1.7. Promise you, you're going to struggle to find another one with that kilos on the top. For 2019 model, unbeatable kilometers. 67 on the top. 130 is what we need to sell here. 130, can we go? Got 130. 130 now closing at 130. The advance looking at 131. Going on the first, second, and third. No advance. Selling all your stuff. Buying number 193. Going at 130.
Lot number 76. Lot number 76, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 2025 VW Polo 1.1 TSI, ladies and gentlemen. Vehicles that was 16,000 Ks on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Retail for the vehicles is at 309,000 rand. Trade for the vehicles is at 282,000 rand. That's the 2025, ladies and gentlemen. And it's one for no fuel saver and purpose, ladies and gentlemen. Anywhere at 250. Then we 250,000 rand. Car, we 250,000 rand. That's the 2025, ladies and gentlemen. And only 250,000 rand. Car, we 250,000 rand. Easy, ladies and gentlemen. And only 250,000 rand. Look what you got. That's the 2025 ladies and gentlemen. Finance of a vehicle. Vehicles are only 60,000 Ks on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Retail for what? Somebody said something. I'm got the right number. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen. Good? Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, for us, vehicles are only 16,000 Ks on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Finance of a vehicle. Every 2025 ladies and gentlemen, for us. Retail for the vehicles is at 309,000 rand. That's for us, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 250. Then 250,000 rand. Car, only 250,000 rand. We get it, only 250,000 rand. Easy, only 250,000 rand. Car, only 250,000 rand. And it's 2025 ladies and gentlemen. I'll lock at 245. Then 245,000 rand. Car, only 245,000 rand. We get it, only 245. You get only 245,000 rand. With the retail of 209,000 rand. Car, only 245,000 rand. Easy, only 245,000 rand. 60,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen. And only 245,000 rand. Finally, ladies and gentlemen. And only 245,000 rand. Car, only 245,000 rand on the first. 225,000 rand on the second. 225,000 rand on the third and final call.
We move lot number 77 and that's on lot number 77 over here. 2017 on the Mercedes Benz C-Class C200 Avantgarde automatic. That's on the Avantgarde on the automatic over here. What a standard some of the range here. Financeable retail 330. That's the retail selling at 330 over here. This price will be worth the price still anywhere at 180. Anyway, on its over, on its over, loads go right now. It is a whole lot of beds for that price here. Financeable retail 333,000 at only 182 hour. Then with 182, you can find it in my Jordan, our older C class over here, C200, Avantgarde automatic. That's on the Avantgarde on the automatic over here. I think at 180. Then with 182, you here. Going to close it down to 180 on the first. Second and third, what is it, 180? Here we go.
Block number 78. Block number 78.